Hey everyone, Untitled here, bringing you all back another video of Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the last episode, I have pretty much a whole lot of stuffed up nose. And hopefully that does not happen again because I'm not sick or anything, at least not yet. I will be going to the doctor this Saturday to do something there. And if I am sick, well, then at least I have a good worth amount of videos to last for a whole week. So far I've done two, so 3, 4, 5. No wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minus. So 7 minus 2. So 5 videos. I need to make 5 videos to have a whole week worth of videos for Legends Arceus. Anyway, speaking of Legends Arceus, this is what the title screen would look like after you save, of course. Oh, you didn't see anything? Nothing of interest? Nope. You did not see anything at all. I'm going to have to delete that one later. Or you know what? No, I'll just keep it there to have a good. Maybe someone might have a good laugh and be like, "Did he just advance without us?" Presented by Game Free. Oh, please don't. Okay, good. Back to the actual file and not my on my own time file. Meaning playing the game on my own time. So I now have a good enough idea for how everything works now. And we're going to have to go through tutorials again. You're a Sotino guy, correct? I also inform you'll be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. What's with this whole... Should this game really be E? You know what? Let me bother to... I don't know why I'm bothering to check this. Oh well, I think it's going to tell me. Oh well. But yes, I do believe the game is actually rated E. So I think I have the cases... Yep, the case is right next to me. Yeah, it's rated E. I have zero clue why the heck it's rated E. After seeing some of those texts, too. Okay, one last thing I want to check is to make sure the battery is fine on my Pro Controller. So much distractions. I do apologize. I know you all want to see the action. You want to see me do all the Pokemon stuff, but I had to make sure everything works. I know I should have done that off screen. Anyway, back to this. This is our base camp, the last safe haven before you reach the wilds, where I hope you fail and die. For your trial, you must catch 3 species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Even a failure like you should be able to catch all these Pokemon. Are you ready to get started? Oh, Professor, is something wrong? I was just being kind to this stranger. I was telling him to do all this and that. Ah, well, you see, Captain Silent got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. That's our inspiring captain. But what about the help exactly can you offer out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear girl, I don't intend to lift a finger. Some that guy's talents are the real deal. He'll pass with flying colors, you'll see. So the responsibility for him still lies, in fact, with me then. How did I get myself into this crappy mess with this thing in front of me? What did you say? Oh, nothing, Professor. I said nothing. Well, I'm sure some Nintendo guy will be fine. Let's begin the trials. Yep, if y'all remember how I voice acted Dawn in Brilliant Diamond, this is her ancestor right here. She's still as abusive as her future self. Anyway, we're about to get into the tutorials. Take it away, Akari, if that's how you say it right. I'll replace some of the words and then put in Kyrie, and then there you go. This is Aspersion Hill. The species of Pokemon you're meant to catch all live here. It's a big area. Don't underestimate this part of the mini-map. It is actually a very big area. And I missed some text. Great. The key is to aim carefully. Not that you seem to need my advice. After all, you're supposed to be somehow better than me, even though I'm far better. I'm just sharing what I know. Focus in the field. Hold down the ZL button to focus on the wild Pokemon and keep it in your sights as long as it's nearby. This technique comes in very useful when aiming Pokeballs at a target or when dodging Pokemon's attacks. Oh, excuse me. Bidoof has a metal disposition. That means it tends to not to run from people, so this will be easy even for you. So we have our first little tutorial here. Also, if you were to press the ZL button, you can actually go into a somewhat almost completely good first-person view. The reason why I say completely almost good is because any form of interaction with the RZ button, it will put you back in the 3D view. Plus, the first-person view doesn't have much. You caught Bidoof. Well done. I could easily do that. Unlike you. Well, then again, whatever. Time to find your next Pokemon. So, some Pokemon might be kind of easy. Sometimes they can be, come on, I was going to collect that thing. How dare you not prevent me from collecting things? Nintendo's always said touching is good. Back in the DS era, believe it or not. There's a Starly. They're skittish little things. They'll run if startled. And it happens to still be one of my most favorite Pokemon to this day. Well, one of them at least. But you shouldn't be able to get close to them if you crouch. You'll be hard to spot. Then again, if you were to be 6.2, it probably wouldn't matter much. Crouching down. Press the B button to crouch and make it harder for wild Pokemon to notice you. Press the same button again to rise. If you creep into tall grass while crouched low, you'll be even harder for wild Pokemon to detect. She's mighty pretty. So pretty much, yeah. Just basically try to not be caught by not let Starly see you. And whoop. Ooh, crit catch. or back catch really. Back catches are, it's almost sometimes a guaranteed catch depending on Pokeball. Well, that's how it's like to me. You basically be able to get the Pokemon a bit more easier from behind, basically. That Starly, that Starly caught as well. Only one more Pokemon to go. Let's see if you fail this one. Wow. Even though, even in the future, she constantly kept bullying me, and even in the past, her and Dawn's ancestor still bullies me. What did I ever do to deserve her bullcrapness? I forgot there's something I ought to tell you, since you're still a newbie to this. Here's the proper way to throw your partner's Pokeball. As Captain Silene tells us, have an item at the ready, but want to send out a Pokemon, press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready, but throw an item, press X. The captain's a real expert on these things, unlike you. Try throwing your Pokeball at rocks or trees like this one. Even though I hope you use an empty Pokeball like a failure you are, to have it investigate. If your Pokemon finds any berries or any other items, he'll bring them to you. Now, it's time for your partner to shine. We'll reach your final hurdle catching a Shinx. I don't know if I even said that right. So if you were to press the X button, you can switch between your items and your Pokemon. Per usual, like any other Pokemon game, you can only have up to 6 Pokemon. Actually, speaking of Pokemon, let's actually check this real quick. Ah! Oh, that's a terrible nature. Plus defense minus special attack. Ah! And Typhlosia line's mostly known for their special attack. I got a crappy one. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Beat up is pure. I wish you at least had increased attack or speed. Oh well, you lose some, you win some. There, that's Shinx. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Could you already tell that? Not at all. Oh, all I've been doing is looking down your pretty thighs there, Akari. Not to worry, Purr. These things become clear once you focus on the Pokemon around you. One aggressive Pokemon get irritated, they'll knock aside any ball you throw at them. Take cues by focusing. When you use the ZL button to focus on a Pokemon, you can see how easy it may be to catch. The more arrows you see pointing up above a Pokemon, the easier it'll be to catch. This icon will appear above a Pokemon. If it has picked at a fight with you, be warned. Pokemon display the icon cannot be caught unless you engage them in battle. Don't worry though, I'll teach you the trick to capturing aggressive Pokemon. You gotta battle them, idiot. Once they are absorbed with battle, you can throw a Pokemon at them and try to catch them. But now you got several Pokemon on your own, don't you? Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it near a wild Pokemon you want to battle. I got no doubt you'll hold your own in battle. Starting Pokemon battles. It's easy to start a battle against a wild Pokemon. Simply throw a Pokeball that contains one of your Pokemon at it. If you can see that you currently have an item, read it to throw, not a Pokemon, press the X button to toggle between your thrown items in your Pokemon team. I just said that earlier. So, yep, let's go ahead and go into our first battle. Cyndaquil versus Shinx. A critical hit. Okay, so here's the thing about the battle. You see this? Press the Y button, you can see your turns. Well, actually, now I think about it, I should actually wait for a thing about that. Due to the new mechanic of agile and strong, we'll get to it when we get to it. For now, let's just capture ourselves a Shinx. I'll be amazed if this Shinx is a adamant nature. It'll be worse if it's modest. You appropriate those Pokemon without a hint of fear, and you caught each one? How foolish can you be? You're like a gift to the sky dropped to us. Lucky son of a butch. With you at our side, I think the Survey Corps has a real chance of compiling a complete Pokédex, as we have been ordered. Probably not. This is wonderful! I'm still cautious why on earth you came falling from the sky like you did, but for now, let's tell the professor we're ready to head back. Why did you have to slap me? Because that's what you get for trying to be better than me, you butch. Yeah, I'm already making this out not to be for kids. Ho ho! I said you passed the trial with flying colors. And it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations, Centeno guy. You are taking your first steps towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative program. They had cameras back then? During ancient Japan? Huh, you learn something new every day. Cheese. With skills like yours, I suppose this was a foregone conclusion. Now then, we best report to Captain Silent. Time to head back to Jubilite Village, eh? Yes, Professor. On the way back, Akiri kept constantly slapping Paul in the face for no reason. It's time you'll be to send Pokemon you caught to live in the village pastures. You can bring up to 6 Pokemon with you into the field in theory. Though we never had anyone skilled enough to do so, unlike Wa. Come now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Silent awaits our report at headquarters. I bet Captain Silent will with me for helping. But I did most of all the work. I never get anything nice. No one says anything nice to me. I'm just gonna go and cry in the corner. Moo hoo hoo. Okay, let's take a look at the Shinx we got. Okay, that's actually decent. I actually like that Shinx. And no, don't worry, I'm not going to start a whole new game just to get a better Cyndaquil. I should be quite honest, I should have saved. But now it's too late. Before picking the star Pokemon, I mean. It seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Congratulations. You have passed your trial. You can hold on to the schedule. Basically a fanny pack. I must admit,
You have impressed me. I say that hand of the judge whenever a stranger like yourself could be worthy. This is yours, the official uniform of the Surveyed Corps. You receive a Survey Corps uniform and a pair of Survey Corps sandals. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the sandals design. Get changed in the room you used last night. Then, you're to report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your order from your captain. Okay, this is something I never did. I naturally want to see what happened. Oh, come on! You better wear a uniform if you don't want the commander to sumo throw you out the door. You dumb idiot. Ouch. And I thought my Discord friends' punches were worse. Okay, so the reason why I was being quiet because I kind of wanted to listen to the music for a bit before I began talking about this tutorial. Obviously enough to customize your trainer. But all we have right now are the Survey Corps uniform. And that's basically all we actually have. But as time goes on, we'll eventually get more and more stuff. You change into your Survey Corps uniform. Look how well our Survey Corps uniform suits. Oh wait, you look even more hideous. Suits you. It's almost as if the captain had it tailored just for you. You lucky idiot. I see you have changed. Regarding your words, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. No. You got a hat. Now, present yourself to the commander. Oh boy, let's see, what kind of voice can I give him? If I were to probably guess, Ready Player One would do something. I'm sure the Ready Start YouTuber is going to do something with his voice. Or if he's going to bring in the German voice or using one. If I knew how to speak like Dr. Aikman, I would give him that voice, but I can't. I have been waiting for you. I am Commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you are Centennial guy. A simple yes or no will do. I have been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the lift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat like a sumo wrestler. Charge! Hoya! You got some fight in you. Your sumo needs work, but I do not see some potential. Let me try again. Your sumo needs work, but I do see some potential. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider like you, who literally fell right out of the blue. The superstitions among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of Jubilife City Village now.
I almost call it a city instead of a village.
Despite yourself, to work at the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokédex. But I warn you, Sentinel Guy. Pokemon are terrifying creatures no humans are. Keep your wit about you as you work.
That Galaxy Team entry trial complete.
So, the commander has also accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-stop recruit among our ranks. In other words, no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps, and you will move up through the ranks. The more you add to the Pokédex, the higher the rank will become. And working on the Pokédex will also, of course, bring you closer towards the goal of yours, to seek out every last Pokemon. Here, you'll need this.
You obtain a recipe for corrupting Pokeballs. Oh wow, 3,000. Just like any other Pokemon game.
And 3,000 as well. You will have to buy the necessary materials.
Or I could just go on the wild and get them.
You are an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit that he needs to know. Of course, Captain Silene. I'll teach his failure to be a bigger failure. Now, as the experienced craftsperson here, let me explain a bit to start with. Crafting means making items with your own two hands. You can buy some items at the general store, but self-sufficiency, I guess, is worth striving for. You can even make our most valuable tool, Pokeballs. Think where we'll be if we couldn't do that. Let's head to the Craftsworks.
The basics of crafting. Excuse me.
Well done, earning a place in our team. Oh, my name is Anthony. I'm the local clothery,
Whatever that word's called.
The professor me that I really you a change of clothes, so here you go. I do hope they fit.
Boy, she looks familiar. Well, I think it's actually what I'm thinking of is her present day self. I wouldn't really know what to call. It's not the ancestor, but like your reincarnation. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Reincarnation. You received an everyday kimono, and a pair of everyday trousers.
I hope you'll avail yourself of the village humble shops.
Oh boy, time for more tutorials. Especially the one on the... Oh, never mind then.
This way to the Craftsworks, Sentinel Guy. You can use the workbench here at the Craftsworks anytime you need to make an item in the village. And I'll supply what you need to make your first Pokeballs once you're ready to begin. Call it my way of saying congratulations on joining us. Just spend the money you get from the captain on clothes or whatever you think is best. Go up to the workbench and choose an item to craft, in this case a Pokeball. Crafting items. Use the workbench in Jubilite Village in the base camp to craft Pokeballs and other items. Crafting items requires a recipe and the necessary materials. Okay, so the one thing I'm actually going to do with Akari is that while people are close to her, she's going to pretend to be nice to us. But when it's just me and her, she'll start acting. Okay, so this is something that she does not tell you. This lady here. The Galaxy team is made up of several corps. Let's see. There's a security construction, and I have no clue how to say that. Corps, and a few other besides. Okay, so we can't do her yet then. We'll get to her eventually then. So when making Pokeballs, of course, just like any other game, you need materials. Here we have apricorns in a material called tumblestone. You basically need both apricorns and a tumblestone in order to make a normal Pokeball. So we'll just make one as the example. The basics of crafting. Complete! Oh, now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe that. This was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my boy. My boy. You recall, of course, that Pokemon passes the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of the power to catch them. Also, that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokédex. And on that note, here you are. You receive a Pokédex. Oh boy, or what it looks like. It's a book. Oh wait, I thought I was going to go off and do some rant by saying, this looks nothing like the Pokédex. You call this a machinery Pokédex? This is nothing but a book. Nah, I couldn't even do that if I wanted to. Pokédex, a volume for complying with the collect results of much for Pokemon research. Professor Whiteyton continuously add to it with each report made on new Pokemon species. Task with unreported data. So here we can, actually I'm going to press the X, I'm going to press the Y button. Okay, here's where I want to be at. This feels more natural, so that way, this just doesn't feel like a cluster fudge. So we're going to go back to normal. I prepared this just for you. I hope it adds you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in this grand region. You'll have to complete lots of research tasks to help the professor fill out the Pokédex. The same goes for me, of course. I've also got Pokemon to research as a Survey Corps member. I'll be all too happy to explain more about the research task. I could use your assistance with... Come join me at the Fieldlands camp whenever you are ready, my good Nintendo guy. I have many questions as to why you're called Nintendo guy.
Hey, excuse me. I couldn't help but overhear. If you're going to the Fieldlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk. Accepting requests. People who have something to ask you will have a request icon display above them. If you fulfill their request, you may receive a nice reward. So these are basically your side quests. You go to a person, they'll ask you for this or that blah blah blah, and you'll get like some reward for it, whether it be like Pokeballs, random items that you can find in the field, and this and that. Now this one, I want to talk to her.
You're that newcomer who fell from the sky. Are you heading outside the village? Of course you are. The survey must have to get out and about to comply the Pokédex. That Pokédex book they're working on, right? Well, on your way, kindly do me a favor to find out all about Starly. Pokemon certainly are terrifying creatures, but when I see Starly, I feel simply whole. Not that I have the least desire to actually touch one, mind you. Please, let me see Starly Pokédex the moment you complete it.
Adorable Starly. Okay, for what she means is, if we go into our Pokédex and we look at Starly, once again, my personal favorite of the early bird Pokemon, right here you can see a bunch of research tasks right here. There's stuff like number caught, number you caught without being spotted, defeated, number of different forms you have attained. That one I believe is different. That's how at least I remember it. And number you have evolved. To my knowledge, if someone wants to put this in the comments, that'll help me a lot. You don't need to complete everything. You just have to get your research level up to 10. As for how that works, I'm not so sure myself. I'm not so sure, to be quite honest. Like, you might be saying, oh hey, depends on the number, right? No. I guess it just depends on how much you have completed for that research. That's my guess. But if anyone knows how the research level goes for each Pokemon, leave that down in the comments for me, so that way I have a much better idea. Anyway, we have another quest, and before I bother to go any further, I should probably talk about these right now. Right here is the general store. You can come here to buy Pokeballs, potions, revives, and cake lure base, a type of field provision that enhances the flavor of other foods it is mixed with. Oh. Wait, let's see. I'm gonna. Oh, two. Well, oops. I did not mean to buy that many revives. Right, you get yourself a haircut. I saw how the first section is. None didn't really match my hairstyle. Athene here, if I even said her name right, she will sell you types of clothes. Because of course, if you can customize your character, you can buy clothes. So like, you can buy different caps. Heck, one of my favorites actually that can almost look like Samurai Jack. So you can buy clothes in here and all that stuff. This one right here, I had no real attention with it, but let's actually try it. Here at the photography studio, you can enjoy taking photos together with your Pokemon. Ever consider preserving a lovely memory with your Pokemon as a photographer? Come on in. Come on in and give it a try. Okay, I guess I could give it a shot. And for a moment there, I thought that was the Team Rocket symbol until I realized it was actually a camera on the welcome mat.
I'm in the business of photography. Thing flock with their Pokemon. why not have your photo taken? Hopefully I could put in like more than... Because really right now all I have are 2 team members. Even though Starly is up one of the 36 team members, I don't like its nature. Actually, I need to re-look at that nature again. I might be wrong. But I think it was actually a bad one. Not bad, but could have been better. I'm just going to have to go out there and capture another one. Let me actually move, look this way. Praise the Shy Guy gods. Wait, can't even have my Pokemon now? Okay, fine then. Be that way. What would you like to do? Prepare a Pokemon, change the screen, change the lens filler. Prepare a Pokemon. Can I do more than one? Or am I stuck with just, yep, it's more than one? All set. We have stand the right to your Pokemon and look lively. What would you like to do? Okay, can I do more than one? Ah! Never mind. At least I have a random thumbnail picture. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for today's video. So, next time on Pokemon Legends Arceus, we'll be going forth to adventure. If you enjoyed today's video, please share, like, subscribe if you want to. But make sure to always wear your face mask, stay socially distanced, and get vaccinated the best you can. And I'll see you all for another video. Peace. In the next episode, I'll go over one last little thing over there. Okay, now I'll see y'all later.